What to do after playing some D&D? It's some World of Warcraft. Not a lot to do, David. All right.
Important matters remain at hand, Marwalker.
I'm at 16. My thing's wrong. Check my adventures. Man, this is all the first round? Oh, this goes on for a while. 19 rounds? Holy shit. Alright, let's get to the gun. Oh, I failed. I got people experience. See, I got 908. I gotta hold off until I finish the get caught up with the campaign. I've got like about probably 3.5 hours. I'm gonna cut this short at a good stopping point so I can chill out. So maybe 2, yeah, 3 hours. How about 1? And it automatically takes just a flight pass. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's the daily quest. Let me switch over to the Necrolord quest line. The only cure.
Orders?
Maldraxxus is on the path of reclaiming his rightful role as defender of the Shadowlands, but the treasonous attack on Bastion remains a stain on our honor. We had thought Galbal's forces routed, but they've received word from the Paragon of Courage that reinforcements have begun arriving at our temple. The threat must be eliminated. I volunteered to spearhead this operation. Your support would be an asset. Good night.
The constructs have sent reinforcements to Bastion. We must aid the Kyrians' efforts to drive them out. Meet me at the Temple of Courage. It is time to mete out justice.
So, remember the Kyrian quest line where they talked about basically this happening? Okay, so shortcut to pop over to Oribos. So we're going through through a cross campaign section here.
Let's find shinies.
All right. I'm going to flush craft just so that I get that on cooldown, just so I have it. Stop here because I need to do this.
All goods and services.
Create my
for
PvP
sale.
item level, but even though I don't actually do PvP, so.
Let's find shinies.
The Arbiter sees all.
The fun part flying.
We had nearly retaken our temple when your kind returned in force. I will not rest until this ends.
Neither shall we.
You have my attention.
Arrival is expected. We await results.
For the Archon and Bastion.
Piece by piece. These Maldraxi fiends have reoccupied my temple. They have entrenched the resurgence with shields powered by necromancy. My disciples and the ones who are not captured and executed by your treacherous compatriots report the core of a necrotic bulwark to the south. We cannot counter their forces until the shield is brought down. See it done. I will not tolerate your presence otherwise. Not happy welcome. No hesitation, no surrender. I cannot fathom where the constructs acquire these reinforcements, but we are once again outnumbered. I seize at the thought of my fallen disciples. You will make this right. The renegades are establishing a foothold at the northern region of the temple. Their necrotic magic has granted them a shield defending them from ranged assaults. Disabled it. Let nothing impede you.
This is the way of courage.
If the Maldraxi forces prove too deeply entrenched for you to dispatch, then invoke my name. I will purge them myself.
Even in death, we must fight.
With its repeated invasions here, the House of Construct continues to sully the honor of Maldraxxus. We cannot salvage that honor until justice is done. May we meet it so thoroughly that none will ever attempt this desecration again. Eliminate those traitors with me one night. You nothing standing.
Ambition is nothing without honor.
Time to earn my glory! Can't end like this. Blood and bone, flesh and stone!
I mean, Alexander's Morgray, for all intents and purposes, are
My legends begins! Can't end like this.
The bulwark is unguarded. Stay vigilant. An ambush! Cut them down!
Pushed out! Maldraxxus will hold!
The fury of Maldraxxus! I fought to the end.
Fleshcraft.
I'm out of range. I was just getting started.
I just need 4 renegades. Actually, it seems like something I can like do in sequence. So
For the
Sundry app.
Archon.
no hesitation, no surrender. This will begin to set things right.
Serve with courage.
Your ascent ends here!
Eight, 4, 2, 1. Fleshcraft.
I claim your parts!
The bulwark is up ahead, and its guard. It would be wise to invoke the Paragon. We have secured the perimeter. Let us regroup with the Paragon.
That went easier than I thought it would.
What do you need?
Our will is
I
done.
await the next battle.
Welcome, brave soul.
We have only just begun. We have rendered the enemy's holdouts defenseless. My disciples will begin preparations to purge the corruption that your own kind has left on our home. But more still remain in the inner sanctum of the temple. Their defenses prevent us from flying in en masse, but I can secure a foothold myself. We will cross the breach and annihilate them.
Always speak with me when you are ready to cross, Maldraxi. Do not waste my time. Your foul necromancers have enveloped the inner sanctum in a toxic cloud. I can
Pretty
only
much like
reach the
your
entrance.
foul.
The monsters within are too powerful for you alone. Clear the skies for me. Then their fate will rest in my hands.
We will see it done, Paragon.
He's really taking this as she's in charge, which is kind of cool.
Speak without fear.
This is as close as I can take you. Make it count.
It is the way.
Kyrian would have attempted to retaliate by now, but there is a vile interloper's devious sort.
The necromancers pollute the air, tainting it with foul power that corrodes our very wings. I cannot advance an assault until they are eradicated. Deal with these befoulers, I will deliver retribution to the rest. Slay the 3
For the
befoulers.
Archon, clear the skies, Maldraxxi.
My blade is ready.
I will meet you at the Western Landing when you are through.
These turncoats are kept busy. They open more portals around the area, allowing them to replenish their numbers with little trouble. Even with her might, the Paragon cannot eliminate an endless army. Let us destroy these portals. Without reinforcements to sustain their contingent, it will surely fall.
Crexus's will be done.
Okay.
Your anima will empower me. Don't chop me.
Than you.
So this is defeat.
No glory for me.
It's too far.
We will choke the skies.
Mulgrain. The Maw will seem a fond memory when I am done with you.
Antolite. She could never defeat me in the arena. She will not defeat us here.
Two Mograines? This is going to be no problem.
What is my task?
No longer will they sustain themselves.
It
Good
is in
work.
death that we are truly tested.
Poison fills the air, and blood will fill your lungs.
You rush headlong to your demise. I look forward to
Welcome to
tearing
the
you
Necrotic Wake.
apart.
Yet you cower in your necropolis. I will silence your boasting with a single strike.
I remember Fleshcraft. Got this shaman with me.
Skies clear. Regroup with me on the Western Landing,
I
Maldraxxi.
will end
Retribution is at hand.
Pathetic little weaklings. You cannot stop the House of Constructs.
You have my attention.
Now we are ready. Alas, the skies belong to us once more. In those skies, the storms of our vengeance brews. Come, you who claim to be true Maldraxxi. You wish to right the wrongs of those who once called allies? Rain your justice upon them, show no
Always on me, Maldraxxi! Together we will cleanse this. Mark my targets, Maldraxxi. I will smite them with haste. Let the rain of justice cleanse this
Meet
ground.
justice.
Welcome, brave
For
soul.
courage! The evil that threatens Bastion crumbles beneath us, but if we allow this cool Baroness to evade justice, we will not win this day. She cowers in the necropolis above, casting her shadow on this once sacred temple. We will pull the dagger from our backs. This wound will heal.
Sir, we have but one enemy left to slay. Speak to me when you are prepared.
Enough of your meddling. Face me, so that I might crush you once and for all.
Coward! I will rip your carcass from my temple and cast it into oblivion!
All of Bastion will be ours! You will never win.
At last, the darkness clears from my temple. Yet I feel it will not be absent long without action. Speak without
The
fear.
constructs are nothing if not persistent. But I swear to the light that we will purge them from Bastion.
May her memory fade from this place.
For the Archon.
After life goes on. A new dawn shines on Bastion. I had my reservations, but you have proven the honor yet remains in Maldraxxus. Take my hand once more, I will return you to the temple's entrance. Let all Maldraxxi know of our victory, and for the sake of peace, ensure that this never happens again.
For the Archon and Bastion. With the Maldraxxi gone, courage can regain its strength. My kin will be hungry for vengeance against the constructs.
And they shall have it. But assaulting the House of Constructs is no mean task. We need time to prepare our forces.
I just got some new gauntlets. Which means a quick gear check.
I have just the thing, Wanderer. Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
You have my attention.
Yeah, pass across again. Peace and death.
This land festers.
Good night. I have a favor to
Must
ask, if I
cauterize
may.
the wound.
This realm, the sense of honor and purpose that guides its denizen calls to me. My life was defined by such values. Maldraxxus for a time shared them with me, but I returned from the Maw in a land rife with treachery. I'd like to speak with the Paragon about Bastion.
Ashes to ashes.
For the Archon. Ashbringer. The Arbiter's judgment is infallible. She must have recognized something within you that was meant for Maldraxxus.
Yet I dedicated my life in service to the light. Is that not what earns a place in Bastion?
Walk with me, both of you. Our aspirants shed their memories in the Temple of Purity, but we will follow a different path. Does Maldraxxus not suit you?
When I first looked upon the Maldraxxi, all I could see was the scourge that brought ruin to my homeland. The monsters I had sworn to destroy. In time, I learned that they are not the mindless undead I thought them to be. That honor has its place in Maldraxxus. Or at least it did.
The memories of your life bear torment in death. Were you chosen for Bastion, they would be deemed a burden.
But why was I not chosen? Was my faith in the light not strong enough? Was my soul tainted from the moment I rose into undeath?
Light, void, such trifling powers have no purchase here. The Arbiter sent you to Maldraxxus for a reason, one we shall attempt to discern. Speak without fear.
Come, there is much to show you.
Always move forward.
This is the site of an ancient battle won by the previous Paragon of Courage. She sacrificed herself to serve the Shadowlands. I only hope my own end will prove as exemplary. Many of my disciples meditate upon the scrolls here. With them we remember the foundation of our courage. Accompanying Alexandros as he reflects on his shrines. Aid him in understanding where the source of his courage lies. He will learn that this afterlife is not the one suited for him.
Meditate on these scrolls, Alexandros. Glean the source of your courage. The reason we are not alike.
The light has always been my courage. But I will see what these scrolls reveal.
Actually, I probably could have mounted up here. Oh well.
Is that Elena? My love. My light. She is still as radiant as when I last held her. To think she'd be forgotten if I... Forgive me. Let us continue onward. Renault, my eldest, my demise. His betrayal haunts me, even in death. My son, would this pain be best forgotten? Please, let us move on.
This kind of gives a story of, like, why things such as the light being devoted to the light doesn't necessarily mean you're coming to Bastion. Bastion is a different thing.
Darien, you died to free me from the scourge, and still you stand in defense of Azeroth. I will never forget your sacrifice. Never.
Father?
my beloved son. I am so proud of you, and nothing will ever take that from me. I believe I understand now. Let us return to the Paragon.
Welcome, brave soul.
Did this venture enlighten
Do
you?
you understand now, Alexandros?
The Arbiter's judgment was, as always, infallible. Though Alexander's devotion to the light is undeniable, it is the memory of his loved ones that truly fuels his strength. He was meant for Maldraxxus, not Bastion. Nevertheless, a reclamation of the temple stands. My vengeance is not yet complete, but now I know that some of the Maldraxxi can still be trusted. Go now, return to your leader with news of our victory today, and tomorrow we will purge our foes once and for all.
It is the Arbiter saw that your memories are not a burden, but your source of strength. That is why you belong in Maldraxxus.
I see that now. Honor may have forsaken Maldraxxus, but together we will restore what has been lost. Go on, Mawalker. I would like a moment to reflect.
All right. All right. I think the sound that the Necrolord Hearthstone makes, it's either supposed to be like people screaming and suffering or a cheer of a crowd. I think it's a cheer of a crowd though, like from the Theater of Pain. When you arrive, it's like this crowd cheering while people were fighting, and killing each other.
Always ready for battle.
So, you have proven our honor and gained a new ally.
Even here, I protect the weak.
Alexandros does a bunch of things. And he comes back.
What do you need?
Golden Dawn. The machinations of war commence. Garbal's crimes are now evident to all of the Shadowlands. Bastion demands vengeance, and we shall share it with them. Only our combined forces will defeat constructs once and for all. Meet Draka at the Overlook. Your presence there will help solidify an agreement. Teleport to the Overlook to meet with
I
Draka.
will not suffer this corruption any longer.
She's running fast.
Our enemies gather for another assault. Strike them down first and put an end to their threat. Your presence here is welcome, Paragon. We share a common enemy.
Mograine speaks highly of your leadership and courage, Draka. I am honored to finally meet you.
I almost think that
I see the Maw Walker is with you. I trust their choice to ally with you. And with that, we can ally too.
The reign of Margrave Garmal ends this day. We shall gather our forces and prepare the Zerachris for an assault.
I really think that if for some reason the Primus can't return to being the Primus, assuming that he's still alive, assuming he is, a lot of people are theorizing, or a lot of what I'm hearing is that the theory is that the rune carver who crafts our legendaries is the Primus, and he's been captured and taken to the Maw, and his memories ripped from him, and we're getting his memories for these.
Blood and thunder.
An alliance is secured. Now we plan the attack. Round 17. With Bastion as our ally, we will have the strength to crush Garmal and the House of Contracts. We'll gather the supplies for the attack, but our soldiers need a great champion to follow into the battle. Prove to them that you are the champion they seek. Yeah, that was the tag to, like, go up to the next one. I'm already there. Done the catch up. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm just gonna, like, quickly grab this one.
You new here? Slay or be slain.
I'll be doing those, like, later. Like, once I got that everybody caught up and renowned, it's gonna be kind of like a quick little cycle through.
From Ka.
Declarations of war. Well done, Mawalker. Our forces are prepared to strike.
Every defeat is a
To
lesson.
fight to them. Scouts report that Margrave Garmal gathers their forces at the House of Constructs. Our Necropolis and our new Kyrian allies have already begun an aerial assault. I need you to lead our forces on the ground. Meet me within Zericus. Begin an attack immediately.
Xandria awaits our arrival on the Zeracris. Let's move.
Okay, I haven't, like, got the portal, but I'm assuming it's going to be open. Yeah, there it is. For this quest, so kind of you don't have to worry about actually upgrading that in order to do it.
Good, we're all here. We must move now before the enemy can mount a proper defense. Loktar!
Victory will be ours. Mograine and many.
I think that's how we pronounced it, many.
Will lead the assault on the western gate. You and Xandria will advance from the east. Secure the area and slay all who oppose you. Once you have them surrounded, you can strike the final blow against Garmal.
Strength comes from the heart.
We have our orders. Fight well, Kyrian of Bastion.
You have my attention. Take to the skies, Ascended! For Bastion! This day, we bring justice to our fallen brethren.
Okay,
and
so
end the foul work here once and for all.
here's my thinking. I may be able to speed this part up just a little bit. I'm thinking this attack on the House of Constructs will be exactly the same as the Kyrians. Thus, based off of the next possible quest,
Thank the
I'm going
Archon
to
they are
speed
not
through
yet
it.
active. For the Archon.
Place is mine with atrocities. It must be
Serve with
purged. Our
courage.
fortress cannot fully descend upon this area with Margrave's crystals covering the sky. Okay, cool.
It
This
is
is
the
exactly
way.
the same. So I'm going to switch over to do this faster. Using my automation to auto-accept and turn
You
requests.
stand before the
Speak
Ascended.
without fear. We must join the fight above. May the flames
Since
of
we already did
courage
this with the-
guide your
My
blade.
blade.
This ground will be cleansed.
in Fleshcraft.
Do not forget me.
Name forgotten.
Face the power of necromancy!
Another soldier falls.
Oh, they're coming.
Can't end like this. Falling apart.
Witness the fury of Maldraxxus!
My blade is always ready.
Alright. I'm gonna do something quickly here.
Shop, browse, smell.
You do it back in dormant.
Beware of Yeti.
Alright.
Welcome, brave soul.
Hatch meaty.
Do you have need of my blade?
Speak without
Olivia.
Did my sister send you?
Right here.
Die quickly so I can begin!
Victory.
I thought I saw a crit of like 1 million or something. I could be completely and utterly wrong.
I don't have the target.
Like that. Not much, but I should have it up.
Your fate is sealed! With courage.
That hurt. Oh, I should have fleshcraft from... There we go.
The western flank
Yeah,
is
this
pinned
is
down.
exactly like
My
the
brother needs
part of the
reinforcements.
Kyrian.
My blade is always ready.
Oh. It's Andrea.
You have my attention.
Then Apollon.
Did my sister send you?
You have my attention.
Fly to the best.
Fight well, brothers and sisters. The Margrave will pay.
Look how they struggle. Soon the flesh of those chosen exiles and their Kyrian pets will be ours to craft.
The Margrave's juggernauts assault Mogreine's position below. They are unable to advance.
Fight until our last! We will not go gently into the night! Even in death we must fight.
Vengeance awaits.
Do you know how many rivals I have slain?
I need to get closer.
Hey, check that out. This one let me continue.
No beheadings for today.
Charge Room Blade with this character did the story mode, so they definitely did too. I think I'm doing this more than that the guide had more anticipated for. I like how my runic power dump is on Frost Strike, but Frost Strike doesn't feel as powerful as Obliterate.
Bastions will be born. Soon all will be bound to our flesh.
Kind of wish. I don't think it does. Double check. Show your weapons with icy power or quickly strike the target with both. Only a total of 753. Right, so it makes it seem like it's supposed to be doing both, but I don't think it, but it doesn't look like it.
Another soldier falls.
Our new allies have granted us power beyond imagining. Today's new Baron spoke true. Our Kyrian juggernauts will vanquish all who dare oppose the House of Constructs.
Here we go. Devash,
Make it quick.
Mograine.
This land festers. We must
I'm ready.
cauterize the wound. Let us show these fiends the true power of the House of the Chosen.
The true House of the Chosen, not the one that Viraz is
Unleash the
claiming.
Runeblade's power and destroy Garmo's juggernauts once and for all. Hear me, Chosen! Hear me, Kyrian! The time for our final assault is at hand! What is my task? Forward! For Maldraxxus! For Bastion! For the Shadowlands! Xandria, are you prepared for the true fight?
I have been ready since they sacked my temple. For the Archon, always
assist
move
you.
forward.
You will
Let
fight
us see
smaller
this
enemies while
done.
Xandria
Is
kills
this all
Margrave
you could
Carmel.
muster? I had hoped for a proper meal.
Bluster all you like. It is time to pay for your crimes.
You mistake foolishness for bravery, Kyrian. You tread in our domain.
Give up this madness! The Primus would not stand for this!
We should have raided Bastion ages ago. The Primus held us back.
Your betrayal sealed your fate. Justice will be done.
A barony for the one who brings us the Paragon's husk!
had your chance to surrender. Now we will avenge Crexus with your blood.
Was a fool. He paid the price for defying us. And so will you. Face us, Draka, or will you beg to join our house, as you did that of the Chosen?
Incompetent fools! Defend your house! Defend your Margrave!
We have them! Fire!
We're the exact same thing as the Kyrian quest line.
Welcome, brave soul.
Where that
Mograine, Mawwalker,
changes the.
I found
the auto
something
accept.
troubling within Garmal's stronghold. You must see it.
Lead the way, Baroness.
How goes the fight?
Midnight, come with me. I could explain, but it's easier to understand if you see it for yourself.
Follow Draka to Garno's
Only
tower.
the strong survive.
They're quick.
I thought it wise to search the tower for evidence of Garmal's treachery. I did not expect to find this.
Anima, but not of Maldraxxus. This reeks of Venthyr sorcery.
Yep, that's definitely
This does
Venthyr
not appear
containers.
plundered like the anima stolen from Maldraxxus. This was given as to an ally.
We know Garmal conspired with Sinde. If they have the backing of Revendrith, it bodes ill for our cause. We must investigate.
Agreed. I will prepare for the Mawwalker and I to journey there. In the meantime, see if Garmal possessed anything else that could be of value to us.
Orders?
Garmal's gluttony knew no bounds. Garmal collected anything they believed to be an item of power.
Hey, they say they. I like that.
We'll need to search the tower. There's almost certainly something here of value to us.
Trample our Come, Mawwalker. Let us search the fallen Margrave stores. Nothing of much value to us here.
I like how he ends up tanking for us.
Garmal had a voracious appetite for power. They should have used it to defend Maldraxxus instead of their own interests.
They are using they. I swear they were saying he before. I got the tower. Then here. One more floor, a little raised walk.
Wait, this could be something. What say you, Mawwalker?
I don't know, let me kill this guy.
We have little time
It's
to
definitely
waste.
something. Let's open it and find out. The chest is different. It's larger than the others, but more importantly, it's locked. Morgraine bashes the lock. Morgraine bashes the lock apart. Now let's see what's
Ashes
inside.
to ashes. My blade is ready.
Why did they acquire this? How did they acquire this? The mantle of the Primus. Fate favors us today. The mantle of the Primus. It is hard. I can hardly believe it. That Garmal possessed it. That they did not use it against us. That we reclaimed it. This could prove vital toward our effort to restore Maldraxxus. We must return to the Baroness at the Baroness Draka to see the Primus immediately.
I await the next battle.
Insane. Alright. Quick potty break. Be right back. Quick. 1 minute. Alright. Dr. Draka. Oh yeah, we're piecing stuff back together from the Primus statue too. So we're probably putting it back up there.
For the honor of the Blade Sword.
Mental returned.
I'll send scouts to continue the search, but this is a huge boon for us. The mantle of the Primus belongs on this statue. You are the one to recover it, so you have the honor of returning it to its proper place.
For Praxis! Well done. You may have the honor of putting the mantle in its rightful place, my friend.
Duty is a mantle worn by all who serve. Fight always for the good of the realm.
How goes the fight?
We must find the source of Garmal's stockpiled anima, but for now, let us enjoy our victory.
In the name of the Primus,
Okay.
strength and honor.
Cloaks received. You change. You
Need
painted?
something? I've got glory.
Midnight,
to
step
earn.
closer. Come. I have just received word that none other than Rencisa, the Dynamo, is on her way here to fight for you. Rencisa, the Dynamo! Who should we have her kill first?
Watch yourself, or I might replace you.
Ah, my apprentice, you return at last.
Uh-oh. I forgot to pull this up. Alright. What does it say I should do? Do I have anything to put in there? Hardened bones. Aha! I'll put that there. Otherwise, everything's the same. When Lichborn is active, the damage you take is reduced by 7.2%. I don't really use it, but hey, it's there in case I need it. In fact, let me where is it? There it is. Drop on only and become undead for 10 seconds, increasing leech by 10%. And making you immune to charm, fear, and sleep. I actually should use that. Put that there. Oh. Also tells me to put in the Great Cloak. Which I'll change back once I get a chance. I liked having the battle standard thing.
Thrumka.
Blood from a bone. I want nothing more than to make for Rivendreth immediately, but it seems they have their own challenges to face. I'll know the mark we left on Bastion. Venthia are sure to be wary of allowing us into their realm. Once again, we must turn to you. Your renown across the Shadowlands have earned you the trust of many. Now, we need the trust of Revendreth.
Even here, I protect the weak.
You're just in time. I received a message.
Every defeat is a lesson.
That was kind of like the week break quest. But now that we're catching up on renown, not that big of a deal. Where are we in right now? We're at 18. Got 19, 20, 21. So I got 3 more. So this should be the last quest line. Or 2. You have received word from Riverdreth. It seems that Maldraxi conspirators have been found skulking within their realm. An emissary from Sinfall wishes to discuss the anima reserves we discovered. Join me. We depart immediately. Meet with the accuser.
Praxis, let us meet in Revendreth, Mawwalker. We will root out the source of this treachery and end it.
Since I normally fly through Oribos, I might as well go to... if I could get to Oribos faster than just taking a flight path. Also, I can change my cloak out. Well, the look of the cloak, but you know what I mean. Alright.
Punches, lucky doos and loot.
Goes back to the
May
battle
your feet
standard.
find good trails.
Use this one because it's closer to the flight path.
The purpose reveals our way.
I actually think that this set, which I think is a Dragon Soul set, actually pretty much matches Maldraxxus. Very proud of it. This is the final Maldraxxus set, which is kind of close to it. A little more bony. So I'll probably end up with this, but I'll probably take off the helm just because I like being helmless. It's just how I am. Ooh. This would be good for a Windark because he's dark. That's more blue. How do you get that? Research while in flight, although we're almost done. Uh-oh. Am I DCing?
Stoneborn brutes are strong, but their aim leaves some.
Just a bit of lag.
Let's find the shinies. Oh, these are world drops. Ah, my message reached you. You must be Draka. I trust we can deal with our shared problem swiftly. Confront your past.
The pleasure is
Or
mine.
be condemned by it.
Your cooperation is expected, but I await results. Our reconnaissance has revealed a Maldraxi encampment in the Endmire. We speculate that your kind will have been siphoning the Master's stockpiles of anima. I have called for a carriage to take us there. Let us make haste.
The Maw is closer than you think.
Probably talk while we were in the carriage.
We have uncovered an operation in the Endmire, but have abstained from investigating.
We will eliminate it and find out who is responsible.
You will. I've also brought a soul with me. He will accompany you through this endeavor.
If I must coddle one of your arrogant souls to prove our good faith, so be it.
I like Draka. I love Draka. I absolutely adore Draka. Oh,
If you wish
Kefas.
to test my abilities, You could have done so in person, accuser.
You speak so often of your immense power. Now behave, we have visitors. Every soul can be
remember
redeemed,
you.
if it desires.
Don't look so
to
smug.
be.
Were it not for these shackles, I would avenge my prior defeat here and now.
We have arrived. Let us not dally. I'm a Death Knight. I wasn't in the I was technically not there when you were killed. I was like previous people. Come on. Maldraxxi toiled away, just behind us. I care not if you consider them allies or traitors, as long as you remove them from Revendreth. Destroy their encampment, purge it from our soil, and ensure such an affront never occurs again. The means are not important. All that matters is that these heretics remember the consequences of trifling with true power. Destroy the Maldraxxi encampment at Death's End.
I see. Kelthos will join you. I shall remain a watchful eye.
This menial labor will not improve me as you hope it will, accuser.
Blood and thunder.
I have a dredge between them. First we ruin their operations. Questions can come later. I scattered from the overlook as we rode in. Necromancers charge crystals full of siphoned anima. 3 dredgers stack them onto cots. Kill these dredgers and everything will grind to a halt.
Only the strong survive.
So far these have been sincere.
Our master will not tolerate failure.
We will execute the will of the Archlich.
We will execute the will of the Archlich.
We'll never. Oh!
Our master will not tolerate failure. The Archlich will never. Oh. Our master will not tolerate failure.
Yeah. Well, failed.
Bone Magni's bossy! Try.
You were warm as
best.
my time is brief. spent most of my life on Draenor.
My father and I ruled the finest kingdom in all the world. Until it was decimated by Arthas Menethil and the Lich Kel'Thuzad.
Our master
I
will
sought
not
to restore
tolerate
glory to my
failure!
land. In hindsight, the bargains I struck may have been regrettable.
We will execute the will of the Archlich! The Archlich will never... Oh. This machine now work! Boss, be angry.
And give it about 10 seconds. Let's go.
We will execute the will of the Archlich. You cannot comprehend his power.
Yeah.
I need to get closer. We will execute the will of the Archlich. The Archlich will never... Oh... It's too far away. Shiny Smash! Now take Crystal.
Loktar,
Farewell times.
strength comes from the heart.
Here it is, Jerome.
Always ready for battle.
Well done. Let us prove our sense of honor. We've halted their efforts and we still have more to do. Sindane must have sent someone to oversee the encampment. Find and slay whoever's in charge. Only then can we be sure their work has ended.
In the name of the Primus.
Well, it was near the other guy.
So you fools have discovered us at last.
Unbind me! What magic is this?
Why are you sending Anima to Maldraxxus? Who do you serve? Answer me!
You cannot stop my master. He is allied with the Banished One himself.
Who is your master?
I serve the mighty Pt2, and he will conquer all of... I will return.
The defiler of the Sunwell. At last, I will claim justice for Silvermoon!
The Lich was drawing upon a source of great power. By the 5 houses, the pauldrons of the Primus!
Meddlers! You dare strike down my underling? No matter. The House of Rituals serves my will. Should you be so bold, face me there.
What?
I will make Kel'Thuzad pay for what he's done. Baroness Draka, I insist you escort me to Maldraxxus at once.
Do not make demands of me, fallen prince. We must learn more about this threat we face before rushing in foolishly. This Lich imperils both our realms. When our forces are prepared to strike, we will send the call for Revendreth to join the fight. Take the armor of the Primus to our sanctum, Moorwalker. We will give it the place of honor it deserves. For the honor of the Bladesworn.
Still more schemes. The Banished One. The Pauldrons of Imperium. This Lich Kel'Thuzad meddles with powerful forces. Now we know who is responsible for the unrest in Maldraxxus. If Kel'Thuzad has allied with the Banished One, then he wields greater power than anyone realizes. We must lay siege to the House of Rituals, but we need time to prepare. Attacking without a flawless strategy will only ensure our defeat.
Every defeat is a lesson.
New dialogue. Cinematic.
Enemies arise from without and within. Stand firm. Defend the realms of death.
You revealed the true enemy of Maldraxxus, Moorwalker. And now, you shall restore these pauldrons to their rightful place. We heed the words of the Primus, and together we will fight to save the Shadowlands. Thrumka.
The battle has only just begun.
Bet you anything? That's an upgrade. Yep. 184. I'm not sure if I even need to remog that. Well, the color seems going to be off. That's right.
The rituals are the ones behind this war. Every act of treason has been committed under their orders. We cannot defeat their sorcery with strength of arms alone. Victory will hinge on our knowledge of what they are plotting. continue to bolster our forces, and we will look for a way to infiltrate the House of
In the name
Rituals.
of the Primus.
Oh. I'm short. How am I short? By 1 renown.
It's gonna give renown. How am I short by renown? Oh boy. This cut short quickly. I hope this doesn't mean I have to wait until next week. It shouldn't, because the cap is... Hold on. All right. See if this does it. May not. Daily quests and world quests, looting treasures and slaying rare creatures may also defeat powerful foes. Plaguefall and Theater of Pain.
Our enemies gather for another assault. Strike them down first and put an end to their threat.
I wonder if anybody else is doing this.
Without the Chosen's foundry, we have to forge our weapons where and when we can. You're on guard duty, Mawwalker.
Ready to strike!
I don't know why Dark Sakura isn't. Oh, Fletchcraft. Maybe I should wait to fleshcraft after this part. And see this arms warrior come in. No, it's an arms warrior because of the way he goes thwap.
That forge may be ancient, but the blades we shape with it are as sharp as ever. Nicely done.
Our enemies gather for another assault. Strike them down first, and put an end to their threat.
Face me. Fight! Witness the fury of Maldraxxus!
I thought the being called monolithic oxygen deposits, or oxygen ore or whatever, meant that it was one big thing that you had to do, but apparently you just need to do 10 of them.
It's too far away.
Last one. The one thing I kind of have a problem with, I mean, it's not a major problem or anything, but is that when significant things happen in the world doesn't change just because it happened. Like, you could probably go through there, find Garmal, and based off of the campaign quest, Garmal's dead.
The constructs continue to bolster their forces at the Temple of Courage.
I suppose
Aid
it's
the
still giving
Kyrian
me
in
the repeated loop,
eradicating them.
but I don't know how many times he's done this world quest. Uh-oh. Well, this is where I picked up the thing.
What transpired in Bastion is a stain on our honor. We must do all we can to correct it.
Our enemies gather for another assault. Strike them down first, and put an end to their threat.
State your intent.
Not that I need this for this world quest, but getting in the habit. Flesh crab craft isn't up, put it up. It's available, I should say. I'm only here for the creeping. Oh, yes. It doesn't do anything because he dodges. That up. Level. Oh. There goes that. Maybe I should bubble first. Oh. And he still dies. Oh. Thank God.
Whispers dance on the wind. The triggers are holding me back. And what have you done lately?
And I get a conduit. For Unholy, which I don't play on this tune.
My arsenal is yours.
Neat.
My goods will serve you well.
Ah, my apprentice, you return at last.
Better convoy. Respawn fortitude is now 2.7 minutes instead of 3 minutes. All right. I was hoping I would be able to take the time to continue doing things. Numerok. Is there a trinket? There is a trinket. I don't feel like doing it. Alright. I'm actually going to just call it there for the night. Hopefully when I wake up in the morning, I'll get another calling. That will help me get my renown up to 20 so I can go to 21. Be caught up. Get up to 40. Be max renown. I'm wondering if they'll have like additional renown as the expansion goes on. Probably with each of the big content patches, they'll probably either maybe add some renown for story. Who the fuck knows? Anyways, we'll check in the Necrolords tomorrow. Coloring's just not right. Worst case scenario, I do some
Our enemies gather for
dungeons. Hopefully I don't have to wait until next week, because that would just be weird.
And put an end to their threat.
There we are. I like this mog right now on midnight. The little standard. Suits him. Well, that's it for this one. I will see you tomorrow. I'll definitely do some tomorrow. Hopefully we'll finish off this and then go into Vinthier. And then eventually we'll wrap around to Night Fae and Kyrian as the weeks go by. And hopefully each one is quicker so I can do like more than one a day or something. And avoid some of this late night stuff. I'm gonna make some popcorn. I feel like popcorn and some ryugi. Some toku.
Who are we going to kill today?
Alright. Good night, kids.